I expect nothing less to come with a meeting with you, and it's already a 2-camera shoot.
Give me a second. Hello, Chakits.
Fine, man.
Good, how are you doing? Who am I speaking to?
I love this. Okay.
Anyhow, we're looking for a 4-bedroom plus, 3 bath plus, mother-in-law quarters. I didn't think we would.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. What's up, bud?
How are you? Okay, 2-camera shoot as I walk in the room. Of course. It's like I'm having a meeting with TMZ. I love it.
Hey,
I'm down.
Wait till you get to know this guy, Jeff Fargo. He's one of the coolest dudes on the fucking planet.
Thank you. Almost 65,000 shares. That's Dirk Diggler numbers right there.
Hey, if y'all know who Dirk Diggler is,
you ain't living life right.
Bringing Hollywood 2.0 to Vegas. That's what Dirk Diggler is.
Hell yeah.
But that's I'm at now I'll play it for you on this.
Let's take a look at this. Rudy, come over here real quick.
All right.
Don't play it. Don't play it.
Hold on. I'll do it again.
There's no participation trophies. There's no.
Hold on. We'll bring this in again.
Anybody who's raising a kid right now to make him tough, there's no participation trophies. There's no coddling. Being an older dad, that's the best benefit he's got as an old man who's an old man. Because those kids, when they grow up, are going to be working with other people who are raised as pussies. And they're going to fucking eat their lunch. Because they have that, no one's going to do it for me. I can only do it myself. And I know I'm going to get gut punched every once in a while, but that's okay. I'll learn from that and then move forward. Anybody who's raising a kid
so the
right
question
now,
is, why did he get 1.1 million views?
I think he's saying something that the world doesn't normally say, because that's how I talk to my kids. And I believe wholeheartedly in everything that he just said, because the world is raising a bunch of like no child left behind, kind of everybody gets a trophy society. I say that all the time, and my wife is like, calm down, but I'm like, it's the truth. And I think he hit the
That's how you build character, by losing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Losing is a part of winning.
Yeah, exactly. Because it teaches you a lot of things.
Yeah.
The thing that I've seen, you're hitting the third rail for a lot of people is they think I'm telling them how to parent.
Yeah.
And how dare you tell me that my baby's ugly?
Yeah.
How dare you tell me how to parent?
Well, that's great for engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Number one, because that's going to push out the algorithm. So that's perfect.
That's going to start people complaining and talking.
Yeah.
So
there's people now, this has gone so organic, people are fighting amongst themselves in the comment thread.
Yeah, that's a good post.
And so all I'm doing right now to keep fostering this is whenever somebody says, like, if they compliment me, I do emojis back. Prayer hands, high five, emoji. If they say something that's completely just rude, mean, vicious, I block them. They're out.
Yeah.
But the ones that, one guy said, he called me a cod piece because he's like, what you're talking about, someone else already said you're a cod piece. I go, well, sir, I don't even like whitefish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a great response.
Right? Like, so that's what I'm doing is I'm looking at, because again, I have a great sense of humor and I don't take myself seriously.
Right.
So if I see a comment, good or bad, I don't give them permission to upset me.
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you?
I don't do that, ever. No one has permission to make me upset except for me.
Because that would actually go against what he's saying in the post.
Yeah, not only that, a bad comment, believe it or not, is actually a positive thing because it helps out the algorithm.
Mm-hmm. Them fighting in the comments is the reason why he's at 2 million views.
I think I probably caused at least 2 divorces. Right now. I mean, it is just hysterical.
Post.
The other thing I'm doing in this is getting shared on a lot of people's stories. I go in and heart every single one.
Mm-hmm.
Just heart next, heart next, heart next, heart next. That's also bringing me up in the algorithms.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the two biggies, and my team's going to do a whole post on this to say, when you've got something going viral, you're at 50,000, 60,000. Like this thing hit 1 million in about 30 hours.
Wow.
Okay.
So
The question, how did you keep it going?
now it's, my guys are looking at this to go, all right, how do we dissect this and make another post about this? What did I do to keep this going? And then what is it really? Let's dive in syllable by syllable on how can we recreate this again. For me now, I want to look at it like TikTok is saying more 60 seconds. So how can I do something like this in a longer tail format with somebody?
Okay, so
We're having like a discussion.
then you can have two sides. You can make two videos. Okay, you can have one side that you agree, put all the pros to it, and why you agree. Then you go on the flip side and why you also agree, and have them debate amongst each other.
All those ones right there in the shade, so I just go like, and I go next, and heart it, and next, and heart it, and next, and heart it. I just keep doing this, man.
Yeah.
And that helps me with the algorithms. That's it.
How many followers did this post get you?
I've picked up about 2,000.
Wow.
Right
Yeah.
now I'm at 12.7.
Wow.
That's strong.
Yeah.
So
post.
it's
And how many posts do you have?
3,800.
You know,
I've been posting over 10 years.
and you know what's crazy? I've got only 7,200 and something subscribers, and I already did like 4,000 posts. Okay, so also
On that
take a
one.
look at this title: How to Be a King.
I pick the thumbnails. I slide back and forth from the actual video on Instagram. Picking the thumbnail is critical. And I mean, from YouTube,
Yeah.
like Mr. Beast spent like $200,000 in research on what one to use. Where with mine, what I do is I just go in, especially with TikTok, because you've got about 2 seconds to do it, and so I just go ahead and find the one that's pretty sexy. I'm building an infographic that I'll get to you that shows what I do is I start with YouTube Shorts.
Okay.
Then I go over from there to LinkedIn. After LinkedIn, I go over to TikTok. From TikTok, I go over to my Facebook personal page. Then my Facebook fan page, my business page. So I'm getting well over 1,000 views there. And then I go from Facebook, I continue in Meta and go over to Instagram. I do my Instagram Reel and then Instagram Stories.
Okay. Mine's a little bit opposite. However, one thing we forgot to do was to introduce Jeff Fargo. What is it that you do?
Spend a lot of money for my ex-wife and my kids every month.
See, this is why I like this guy.
That's what I do.
And he has a title here at Fidelity Title, which is I have no clue what the fuck he actually does.
All right. If my business card says I'm Assistant Vice President of Sales and Digital Strategy for Fidelity National Title for Southern Nevada.
And basically, he's kind of like a recruiter too, right?
I'm a little bit of a recruiter, but I recruit by what I'm doing here. Nobody in the title and escrow industry nationwide puts out content like I do. 1 to 2 times a day minimum. Every 7 days a week. And I have a podcast that now has taken off, knock on wood, that you were on.
Let me ask you this, because you're only doing 2 times a day. Do you feel that 2 times versus 6 times could be a little bit too much?
I think 6 times is brand saturation. I think 3 to 4 is the sweet spot. And I'm now monetizing my stuff that I'm doubling down on the team that I have. I quarterback everything still. I'm not a control freak, but I'm really good at hiring good people. And so I've luckily found a team right here in Vegas that does all my stuff for me and all my editing, and then I go ahead and just deploy. But it's got to be with your brand. People want to get to know you. This is at 1.1 million views. It talks nothing about real estate, nothing about title and escrow. It talks about how I parent.
Yeah.
But I'm a very passionate parent. I love my babies. I love my kids very much. And they come first. I'm taking my daughter to the Knights game tonight.
I get hit up probably like maybe 3 times a day. Hey, I can take your brand to the next level, but then I go to their IG page or their YouTube page and I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Or even worse, they have the followers, but they've paid for them. You look at their reels and look at how many people are actually going on their reels. And if you see thousands for the first 8 to 10, they've paid for those. Because after that it falls off into like the hundreds, they've paid for those.
All right, so I came here because I told you I'm starting to get into AI. And I realized after hours of research, there's a couple websites, but the problem that I'm going to run into is these things get like constantly updated. There's always a new AI program. There's always something new. What are you doing right now that's different?
I love something I'm starting to do now, in addition to the guys I'm paying to do my shorts. Opus.pro is free. It's owned by OpenAI, which is ChatGPT. and I can drop in the link to my long form YouTube podcast, and within 10 minutes I get 15 shorts that are done. And it's captions with emojis. The other way I'm using AI, like I'm a big fan of Bard, Google Bard. I like that a lot because with Bard,
That's new.
yeah, Google, it's Google's answer to ChatGPT, and they've come out swinging. I'm now using that for my descriptions for my YouTube shorts. What's happening now is you're seeing this gold rush of AI stuff going out. There's a guy, Justin Feinberg, is one of the guys I follow. I sent you his stuff. He's solid. His content is solid. I filter through those about 3 times a week, and I just see what's good, and then I get that in front of my clients. But first, I beta test it myself. Like Opus.pro is phenomenal. For someone that's bootstrapped, I mean, I'm spending at least $2,000 a month right now on editing, which is good. About to spend more. The average agent can't do that. The average person can't do that. So Opus.pro is free. It's $3 and free cents.
There's so many guys out there now.
Well, that's the thing, is that there's a bunch of people that are all, again, they're claiming that they're good. They're claiming that they're AI people. I'm literally just going to people that I'm drawn to that are killer, and they're killers. Justin, he's been doing this for a while. Justin Feinberg, he's at 80,000, almost 81,000 followers here. AI startup founder and strategist.
Okay.
And I subscribe to his newsletter. He's really good. And I mean, his numbers are, this like stuff just came out. Here's SEO is becoming, this is long tail stuff. I now am aligning myself with guys like Justin, who I trust him, let him filter through and show me, here's the, I love this, or I'm doing this, or here's large language optimization instead of SEO. I believe in him because he's been doing this before ChatGPT was big.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going with it, and then I filter through everything and give it to my clients and say, here's what I'm doing, and let's roll. In what I do, my competition are people that are doing CE classes. They're giving out desk calendars, pens, open house kits, farms. Whoever you're working with, whether it's a lender, title person, should be a valued member of your team that you are vetting constantly. If I'm not earning your business, you fire me immediately.
Yeah.
But all I ask is, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? You could tell me I suck all the time. I don't care. But in idiosyncratic detail, tell me why I sucked. What did I do? Because then I can evolve and get better at this.
So, as a brand new agent, what else do you have? If I come to you and say, hey, help me out.
We're a $48 billion company. We're the biggest title and escrow company on the planet. I'm not a fan of title and escrow apps, but no one can touch our app. It's owned by Palm Agent, and it's killer. For $10 a year, you get customized monthly content that you could put on social media. And you could put the numbers in there for anything about trends in a neighborhood. It'll find the trends for you. So it's giving you content. And it's ADHD friendly. The entire platform is big colors and big numbers and balloons and of data. It's awesome. It's made for realtors. And it's the #1 most used net sheet app on the planet.